There's a reason this duo is hard to keep in stock. I'm Sean from Seattle Coffee Gear, and this is the Breville Dual Boiler and Smart Grinder Pro, our dynamic duo. The Dynamic Duo is a really functional pair of machines with a solid dual boiler and an awesome all-around coffee grinder. Starting off talking about the Breville Dual Boiler, this is a really great machine for clear, intuitive controls, both for scheduling an auto on so your machine is ready for you in the morning, to programming your shots so that way it's going to be a predictable shot time over time, and controlling our steam and boiler temperatures. I have a couple features that I really enjoy on this machine. The first being its big water tank here that loads on the front. You can easily pour and refill your machine without having to get to the tank on the back. For those times that you do need to get to the tank on the back, Breville has added a wheel underneath the drip tray to make spinning this heavy machine really simple and accessible. A couple of things that I'm not as sure on for its design. It's big. You need to be sure you have the space to host this machine. It takes up a lot of counter space. It's deep. That contributes to its power, but making sure you have room for it's important. And for the price point, the parts actually feel pretty good. I like the action on the steam wand, the weight of the portafilter. It all integrates together pretty well. When it comes to the Smart Grinder Pro, this grinder is straightforward too. You have your adjustment knob. It's really clearly labeled from its drip coffee, French press, all the way down to its espresso range, and gives a really easy user experience. It also has a great portafilter fork, both for the 58mm of your Dynamic Duo, your dual boiler here, or if you have a smaller portafilter size, that can be switched out with ease. The amazing thing about having a dual boiler is that you have precise temperature control over your espresso. So if you're getting into all of the details of espresso, temperature matters a lot. I do my same process every day, but if the temperature is going to vary, the flavor of my coffee is going to vary. Brewing on this machine is consistent every day. Another thing with dual boilers is they take a while to get started. Now, this one heats up pretty quick in just about 10 minutes, but if that's too long for you, you can program this machine to start at a given time, so that way it's hot and ready to serve you coffee when you get to it. One feature that I love to mention about Breville grinders, and this applies to all of them, and particularly our Smart Grinder Pro here, is that there is an internal burr adjustment. Personally, I've found setting it down to its finest setting improves its espresso range. Check out our channel for a video on how to adjust that internal burr. I'm really excited to show you what these machines can do. The fun on a dual boiler is brewing and steaming at the same time, so let's make a drink. All right. So we're gonna make a latte on this machine. First off, I'm gonna do a little bit of prep and get my grinder full of beans and top off the water on my machine. Really loving the front loading water tank. I obviously don't have a cupboard up above this machine, but it's awesome to refill if you do. There's nothing in the way to getting the tank filled again. Check we're up at temperature. Nice. Okay, let's make a latte. When you don't have your tools, getting to distribute by hand works great. Breville's integrated tamper. And then we get to do the fun part of brewing on a dual boiler, getting to steam and brew at the same time. So my latte art went a little rogue on me, but the latte still tastes super good. Cleaning on both of these machines is really straightforward. These are full dual boiler, full espresso grinder, so it's going to have your standard cleaning. Of course, you're going to want to run the back flush cycles when the machine calls for it, as well as run the descale cycles, again, as called for by the machine. And when it comes to your grinder cleaning, just check out our other videos to see how often you need to do that. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you stay up to date on all the coffee tips and tricks. Thanks so much for watching, and keep making coffee you love.